Merkabah Academy gives its students free access to almost all facilities. Even the cafeteria is cheaper than the outside world, plus free dorms. The most recommended spot? The legendary and high-tech training rooms. This guy knows what's up, diving straight into intense training. With these training rooms, you can practice skills that seem impossible. Training involves battling invisible spirit bodies. Talk about next-level practice. Other students gossip, amazed a first year is challenging spirit bodies already. Freshman gets smacked by a spirit body. Guess this isn't beginner mode. Our determined first year wonders if this is all still too much. Instructor arrives and asks, turns out he's leveling up his spear skills. The old man asks, are you confident you can do it? The hero commits. The hero starts sweating, wondering why the old man singled him out. The old man loves the hero's attitude and hands him 10 meal tickets as a reward. The old man laughs, telling the hero to come find him for praise if he succeeds. The hero admits he was scared but now feels relieved. Food is his love language. Girl with blue hair tells the hero it's time to get started again. The hero unleashes a wild blue energy attack, dodging through a storm of danger. Looking fierce, the hero channels energy for one massive, game-changing move. The hero collapses from exhaustion, sighs deeply, absolutely spent from training. The blue-haired girl checks in, asking if training is tough. The hero agrees. The girl tells him to rest, he's earned a break and a drink. She encourages him, saying just try again next time, never give up. He takes the water, thinking to himself there's no next time. He remembers when Park Sahu helped him, back when power-ups were easy. Now Park Sahu is gone, and he's alone, forced to do everything himself. The blue-haired girl thanks him, telling him he can give up later, not now. Rising up, the guy swears to become the strongest, ready for anything. Blue energy swirls. He's about to push his powers to the limit. Determined, he readies his spear, testing how much of his old power remains. He launches into an epic special move, returning Heaven Spin, going all out. Our hero didn't have a strong body, magic power, or even aura. Against monsters and geniuses, he had to work way harder than anyone. He fuels up with determination, 3 years of grinding for this moment. Suddenly, he throws his flaming spear with insane speed and power. The blue-haired girl is shocked, he just threw the spear. Is he giving up? Wait, plot twist. She realizes, no, he's not. He actually shot. It's genius. He shot the spear just to catch it again mid-air. Double trouble. He dives and reclaims the spear, powering it up even more. The blue-haired girl watches as the battlefield erupts with blinding energy. Words like strong or outstanding can't capture him. This dude is next level. Our hero unleashes epic power, and someone thinks he's literally awesome. Instantly, he crashes from the ceiling while a blue-haired girl panics. The girl screams, Junior, as he lies dramatically on the floor, defeated. He admits he pushed himself too hard, at least in this body. The next day begins at a super impressive, Hogwarts-level school building. The blue-haired girl starts a cheerful school tour for all the new juniors. Our main character eats, thinking fixing his weak body is top priority. He realizes the only way to get stronger is without magical shortcuts. With determination, he declares he'll follow the strict commandments. Meanwhile, a serious student reads, reminding everyone to care about others. This cheerful guy surprises his friend, asking to eat and chat about grimoires. Things get intense as he whispers about discussing forbidden magic books, shocking the friend. The grimoire, a legendary skill book that gives you instant magic powers just by reading. Merkabah Academy's library is massive, claiming to store knowledge for future generations. Plot twist. This gigantic library actually hides powerful grimoires from everyone. The smart friend calls it hide the tree in the forest move, totally catching on. As long as you meet conditions, you get powerful traits. By the way, Lark's a nerd. Lark memorizes tons of spells, but even he can't use them all effectively. If your mana level is low, even tons of magic doesn't help you win. But with a grimoire in your hand, suddenly all the rules change big time. Lark tells the nerd to stop messing around with a giant book. Suddenly, a secret door appears, and Lark tells the nerd to wake up. Lark boldly enters the hidden passage. The nerd nervously tries to follow him. The nerd clutches his book, nervously walking through a creepy, dark hallway. Lark stops, facing the nerd. Time to keep your promise, he demands. The nerd realizes he's supposed to help Lark repel some evil spirits. Before he can react, Lark launches him forward with no explanation. Lark stands menacingly, ready to start, while the nerd lies knocked out on the floor. I came here to help Lark and finish the special quest. If I capture the evil spirits, I get a hidden piece. But there's one tiny problem. Sebancia Duke, the special evil spirit. This quest was literally made to be impossible for players. How am I supposed to catch a special evil spirit? Sebancia Duke attacks with insane purple energy. It looks like straight up doom. This general commanded the South 800 years ago. Most players die instantly. But guess what? I didn't die. Not even close. Because of my restraint, I literally can't even perceive spirits. The Duke's attacks don't work on me at all. Our main character is confused. He can't see the mysterious Sebancia Duke. Suddenly, a spooky voice calls out, Sebancia Duke, leaving everyone on edge. The main character asks if Sebancia Duke can possess this unconscious dude. In this world, mysterious factors exist and act like game-changing elements. These factors can totally transform normal people into something else. They turn boring humans into demi-humans, yeah, like vampires or werewolves. One day, Sebancia Duke wakes up in a bloody scene. This is about to get wild. He awakens as a vampire and accidentally kills his own servant. Sebancia Duke fights his vampire instincts, but it's game over. He fails. Fearing he'll hurt his wife and daughter, he evacuates everyone and closes the castle. In order to avoid carnage, drastic measures have to be taken. The villain uses magic and seals himself inside a mysterious grimoire. Suddenly, a character becomes possessed and erupts in a fiery rage. The possessed vampire charges at our hero with wild, reckless speed. The hero reveals the second reason he picked Lark for this challenge. If Lark is possessed, he unlocks insane physical strength, thanks to Sebancia Duke. But here's the twist: Lark, legendary model student, is part of the heroic legend of Hwaran. Despite all that fury, Lark smashes into the ground hard. Talk about a rough landing. Ironically, Lark actually holds the lowest physical strength stat in the squad. The hero feels kinda bad, but beating possessed Lark is the quest's best strategy. I can earn epic items like the Duke's cape and the vampire's armor. Park Seo-hoo used those items, changing the future in a huge way. But here's the twist: I am totally different from Park Seo-hoo. You curious about your family? I know everything about Luina and Cecilia Duke. I told Duke so many wild stories, you'd think I was Netflix. I even shared how his family lived after he was sealed away. His wife died after leaving, but his daughter became an amazing adventurer. She traveled the world. Way more thrilling than a TikTok road trip. As Corin, who loved his own family here, I chose my own path. I wanted to finally give this poor soul the peace he deserved. The black-haired guy laughs off an apology, acting all cool and forgiving. Lark wants to ask one more question, and they start talking deeply. Epic soul dust drops. This is like top-tier video game loot. Grimoire time. If you read it, you learn crazy new abilities. Our hero gains persistent warrior's regeneration. He can now heal like a boss. Lark contemplates the new ability, but isn't sure how much it actually heals. The other dude recovers from evil spirit possession, looking wobbly as Lark explains. The black-haired guy makes a chin joke, totally confused by the side effects. Lark shoves the grimoire at the surprised dude, turning him into a wizard instantly. Lark says, "This is why I picked you," and the guy can't believe his luck. Our main character is hyped, believing hard work should always pay off. A quest pops up: help others in need and earn some major points. Corin Loch realizes he scored 80 points, that's 16 level ups. Corin wonders why there's no level up notification, but the rewards still drop in. A commandment pops: Corin gets stat points for helping out Lark Budman this time. Wait, another reward. Corin gets more stat points for helping Sebancia Duke. The stamina training room opens, and someone shouts out if people want potatoes. Potato hype. Everyone, including the blue-haired girl, wants some delicious spuds. The blue-haired girl asks Corin if he's hunting spirit bodies, and he's ready. She cheers Corin on, giving her full support and a big smile. Everyone doubts the newbie can catch a spirit body, except Marriott, who watches closely. Marriott gives a sly smile, like she knows something the others don't. The whole crew starts betting gold coins on whether the junior will succeed. The main guy grabs his weapon, determined, thinking about his boosted stats. He launches in with the ominous serpent, stab, time to test his strength. He uses his blades technique, channeling the power of the ominous serpent. A huge surge of energy bursts out before he can finish his thought. The crowd is stunned. He did it in one single, epic blow. The main guy stares in shock, realizing he's gotten ridiculously stronger. Marriott points out he succeeded in one swing instead of 3. He humbly agrees. The main character realizes Marriott's been spying, but is even more shocked by her powers. Suddenly, Marriott hands over a mysterious bag saying, "Here, your share." Marriott explains she made a fortune and insists on splitting the loot. The main character's eyes turn to dollar signs because, honestly, who hates money? He laughs with Marriott and promises to keep crushing it for more rewards. He remembers fighting hard in his past life just to reach the 5th step. Progress is slow, but his new spear skills are leveling up faster than ever before. But there's a big problem: mastering rune magic eats up all his mana. Even in his last life, he couldn't solve this. Rune magic needs insane amounts of mana. If he cracks this, he'll be way stronger than before. Time to keep hustling. Our hero hears a mysterious voice call out, "You." He's confused. Who is it? No matter how much he trains, there's someone at this academy he can't beat. She's the only girl Park Seo-hoo couldn't defeat, an absolute powerhouse in Arhan's world. Meet Hwaran, the notorious balance breaker, casually reading under a tree at night. He admits, Hwaran is a bomb he can't handle, like trying to eat wasabi in one bite. Even worse, Hwaran is actually speaking to him. Time to pretend he didn't notice. She says, "You have been combined," leaving our hero feeling like he just failed a math quiz. Hwaran stares him down, doubting he's even the real owner of his body. Our hero panics. Does Hwaran know he's possessed this body? This just got 100 times crazier. Hwaran is a living corpse with both human and monster souls inside her. Those stuck between life and death can literally see the color of souls. If Hwaran didn't see souls, that would be the real shocking part. Hwaran asks, "What does it feel like to crush and consume a soul?" The mysterious guy just shrugs and says, "Dunno." Hwaran is like, "What?" This dude worried about this stuff a ton in his past life. He wonders if Corin Loch and himself are even the same person anymore. He's like, "So who the heck am I with all these memories?" He realizes, everything he did in his old life was basically pointless. But for Hwaran, it's different, since the original soul is still in her body. The mysterious guy calls someone a thief and insists they stole that body. He cracks a Hulk joke about a guy named Bruce, catching his friend off guard. He laughs, explaining the two souls inside actually hate each other. Under the night sky, he says both original and new souls have unique traits. Reflecting, he insists sharing one body isn't a crime. Being born isn't wrong. He reveals that, sadly, some are treated like their existence is a sin. He truly understands the hardship this 3-year-old child's soul suffered. Saying his goodbyes, he walks away as the hooded figure stays behind. The next day, he heads out early, ready for a new adventure. He left the dorm super early, just to start his weekend quest. This is the mission board, where all the wild quests get posted. Our main character explains the board is the fastest way to level up. But he's not here to grind levels, he's testing out something new. Suddenly, he wonders why Alicia is staring at missions so intensely. Turns out, he barely knows Alicia, and her past is a total mystery. He asks, "Alicia Arden, why are you doing missions already?" She's nervous. Alicia confesses, I need money, catching him totally off guard. She explains she gets no support since her family is super rich. The main character realizes only non-wealthy students get activity support funds. Alicia says her parents make her earn her own living. This girl's got struggles. The main character suggests a patrol mission to earn quick, easy money fast. The girl wants to team up, but the guy declines and chooses solo. He grabs a quest to find a lost cat named Butterfly for cash. The first mission is clear: track down Butterfly, even if the pay is tiny. Fighting off water monsters, our hero races to save Butterfly and avoid heartbreak. Mission complete. The girl hugs her rescued cat. Everybody's happy. System says mission accomplished. Reward unlocked. 5 points for being awesome. Our hero goes wild celebrating. His power literally levels up from kitten rescue. He keeps chanting, point, in the streets, totally hyped and scaring bystanders. Sky high with joy, the main character shows off his newfound rewards, point. The boy remembers a super important mission and wrote himself a memo. He almost forgets, racing to a strange house, but nope, that's not it. He finds a buff, intense chef, but that's not the answer either. The chef boasts about creating a sauce using over 10 different ingredients. Even with all the effort, his sauce still doesn't solve his food dilemma. The chef gets told, that's not it, and looks totally confused. Suddenly, the mysterious boy appears, telling the chef to add starch syrup. The boy confidently promises that starch syrup will solve everything. The boy makes a dramatic exit while the chef questions his sanity. Chef sarcastically adds starch syrup, doubting it'll do anything at all. The main character tastes the food and shouts, this is it. Satisfaction washes over him. This was the mission he needed to crack. He realizes survival would be impossible without Yangneom chicken in this world, filling him with a new sense of purpose. Suddenly, he receives a quest reward just for helping out, surprised that passion alone can bring unexpected fortune and joy. Bursting with excitement, he claims Yangneom chicken makes everything right. Even mundane moments now spark with renewed meaning for the hero. A mysterious nun stands on the rooftop, quietly watching the hero below, shrouded in silent intrigue and hidden motives. The nun gets confronted by a purple glowing lady about needing permission to leave, hinting at unseen rules and boundaries. Another character comforts gently, there's no sin in being born, offering solace in a world weighed down by harsh judgments. A dark figure yells back, you shouldn't have been born, creating sharp tension in an atmosphere thick with pain and accusation. The confrontation shakes everyone present, as past trauma and deep-seated beliefs collide in this critical, emotionally charged moment. The scene suddenly shifts to a bright forest labeled hunting ground, signaling the beginning of a new journey filled with unknown challenges. Madame Josephine announces the first-year students will be tested on survival. A map reveals you must reach the northern cabin to pass. Another teacher tells students to wear rank armbands for the test. A nervous student grins, excited that points can be traded for prizes. Corin wonders where Hwaran is, noticing their absence from practicals. Corin checks in with Alicia, who completed her mission and got paid. Cheerful Alicia is offered honey bomb candy, totally mind blown by the treat. Madame Josephine dramatically prepares a magical staff, building anticipation. She unleashes epic magic, declaring the hunting ground test has begun. Corin thinks Madame Josephine is the only mage powerful enough for this magic. Our main guy hears chaos and wonders why everyone's fighting instantly. Welcome to the hunting ground, a battle royale where stealing armbands means victory. He's not interested in brawling, he's got his own plan. Alicia, the second rank with the blue strap, is his biggest threat. Target locked. If he beats Alicia, everyone else is easy points. Secret move. He put a tracking rune in the candy Alicia ate. That rune guarantees they'll end up facing each other again. And now, our guy charges with wild energy, yelling, Alicia. The woman in red declares she's entering the forest, while the chairman warns caution. Someone admits, I didn't send her, raising the tension instantly. The woman in red, shocked, realizes a child is missing and questions the chairman. The chairman calmly explains the child stepped out on her own, surprising the woman. In the forest, a determined girl in black sprints after a fleeing figure, looking intense. The girl in black says she's had a sudden change of heart, now ready for action. Shouts echo through the trees. Someone yells, catch her, as chaos erupts. The girl demands answers, asking, why are you being like this? Calling out unfairness, she stands defiant and armed, accusing everyone of ganging up on her at once. One battered attacker groans, admitting, what's unfair are your abilities, looking absolutely defeated. Alicia battles a fierce opponent, begging him to finally get knocked out. The blue-haired guy launches an attack, but Alicia expertly dodges him. Suddenly, Sir Corin appears in a creepy, red glowing form and saves Alicia. Alicia gets totally confused as someone calls her pretty out of nowhere. Sir Corin clarifies he meant Alicia's blue armband, not her looks. Alicia's trust is shattered as she yells about candy and betrayal. Alicia's eye ability isn't strong yet, and she's just average among knights. Corin grins wildly, saying Alicia can be good, by handing over her armband. Alicia isn't as genius as her sister, but she's still top 1%. Beating 7 students was no problem, so Alicia isn't even worried about Corin. 30 seconds ago, our hero was freaking out over their opponent's wild power. Now, the mysterious rival is going full demon mode. He's insanely strong, showing off 6 sword wrestling skills and a genius attack strategy to break through every defense. Every move is a clever play, countering and applying non-stop pressure in their lightning-fast duel without pause or mercy. But wait, the ponytailed fighter suddenly spots gaps in their relentless assault, searching for any way to seize victory. If she can just strike during those tiny openings, she could win this battle against her overwhelmingly powerful rival. They crash together midair, swords sparking as strategies clash at light speed and the outcome hangs in the balance. The rival smirks, taunting her about her lack of practice and reliance on pure talent to get ahead. Suddenly, he uses a move called Lan, expertly deflecting every incoming attack and maintaining tight control of the fight. Next, he pushes her weapon down, not letting up his unyielding pressure for even a single second. Then he switches to Chow, lunging forward with a deadly straight attack, taking her completely by surprise. By combining their fighting basics, the blue-haired fighter creates an extreme counterattack. The black-haired guy steps in. He's got the ultimate spear intent. The girl in black jumps, channeling the ultimate essence for her next move. Time slows down. Black-haired dude unleashes 6 steps block capture plaque. That's a mouth. The girl desperately dodges, but her sword hits the ground as she's sent flying. Panting and sweating, she realizes blocking with her aura barely saved her life. She's shocked. He's not just strong, his skill mastery is absolutely insane. Who is he? The black-haired man stands triumphant, surrounded by flames, as she kneels in defeat. She admits it's my complete defeat. The L is a fish. The victor smiles and claims her armband as a trophy. Guess that's his prize now. A huge explosion rocks the forest. Someone yells, "TH, this is unfair." The main character hears the chaos and asks, "What's that sound?" Our hero blocks a monstrous attack with intense determination and skill. He realizes he's facing a magic sword, super heavy and boss monster level. The enemy is shocked his heavy iron sword got blocked and admits, "You're pretty good." The villain, surrounded by swords, demands our hero remove an armband and walk away. The main character recognizes him as Dronwarski, someone he didn't want to meet. The battlefield is littered with bodies. This enemy has defeated countless people. Dronwarski stands victorious, not a scratch on him, proving his op status. Our hero sighs, bites down, and braces himself, determined to take action. Our hero dashes through the forest yelling, "Run." There's no good in fighting. As he bolts away, he wonders about the weird blue thing in his mouth. A red-eyed rival glares and confirms, it was definitely blue, right? Swords and explosions fly as chaos erupts, questioning why someone's risking his life for no money. Alicia chases our hero, screaming, "I don't want to die," as they both sprint away. He focuses up, saying, "No point in fighting. Gotta take this armband to the..." He's shocked and confused, realizing the destination is a cabin. Wait, something feels off. Suddenly, a massive golem appears at the entrance, with a smug engineer blocking the path. The engineer, Corin Loch, grins, demanding the armband if they want to get past. Alicia complains it's so unfair to block the exit. Our hero sighs, this is difficult. In front is Krazel, behind is Drawn, and I'm completely surrounded. Trying to avoid a showdown, but I can't dodge these two bosses. Even my friend's panicking. Am I about to fight both legends? Close-up stare. If I can't run, guess I'm about to go full main character mode. It's 3-on-1. Krazel and Drawn are both coming at me. This is wild. The day changes. Sunset sets the stage for an epic result. Knock, knock. First place is here. Who could it be at my door? It's Corin Loch, smiling and ready, asking if he can pick his own prize. 3 blue armbands? Even the judge is amazed, but Corin just laughs it off. He says he was lucky, and clearly, Krazel and Drawn aren't getting back up soon. The girl is shocked, just whispering one word, incredible. The main guy pierces the magic sword's core before it activates. He dodges attacks with minimal movement, guides the swords to the golems. Moving behind Drawn, he uses him as a human shield, unfair but smart. While Drawn blocks, he attacks the golems' weak crystal points, neutralizing them. After finishing the golems, the hero turns to deal with Corin next. His battlefield instincts, speed, and strategy are like a legend. This dude's unstoppable. He organized chaos into victory in just one single, epic moment. Watching his spear skills, she's reminded of battling alongside her own sister. Main guy points out, too much talent, not enough practice. Awkward truth drop. The girl with brown hair decides she should try working harder too. The silver-haired guy wonders how his enemy knew his every move. The orange-haired kid is down for the count, barely clinging on. In the darkness, someone says they don't have a reason, leaving confusion. The black-haired boy gives advice about teamwork while looking pretty chill. The orange-haired kid sadly admits he doesn't have a friend to help. Tearfully, the orange-haired kid shouts good luck. With pure anime energy, the 3 first years realize they'll never forget Corin Loch after this. The black-haired boy is carefree, humming after being declared the strongest. The true power belongs to a mysterious druid protected by the glowing forest. Ewell starts off strong, summoning epic druid magic like a legend. Suddenly, a giant blue orb appears. Plot twist. It's not just student. Turns out, the strongest person here is from Merkabah Academy. Meet Mariette Dunalev, the unbeatable mage with a killer smile. Ewell is up against Mariette and realizes her luck couldn't be worse. The practice ends, and Ewell nervously introduces herself to Mariette. But Mariette has a look. Turns out, things aren't as calm as they seem. Then, a mysterious nun appears and interrupts the friendly moment. With a chilling stare, the nun demands, "What's your name?" Intensified, hooded figure confronts our group, hinting they're only facing weak opponents. The girl with blue hair dashes past, surprising the hooded person. Out of nowhere, she summons a giant wall of ice, cutting them off. Smiling, the blue-haired girl admits she's now officially a monster by the rules. The annoyed hooded woman just mutters, clearly done with the chaos. Main character scores 117 points and wonders what prize to claim. He checks 3 loot cards, a knife, a coat, and shark bear's bile. He knows the bile is valuable, but he's already made his choice. With a big grin, he loudly picks the rare mandrake seed as his prize. The shopkeeper asks what he wants to do with the remaining 17 points. Our main guy begs for nutrition supplements and earmuffs, looking desperate but hopeful. After an epic shopping spree, he strolls out past defeated enemies. He can't believe how well this run is going compared to his old attempts. The tanky dude and a nervous bookworm celebrate their high scores together. The main guy admires their teamwork and suggests more stamina training tonight. Orange-haired inventor gets roped into finding a golem core before more training. The main guy insists on helping, reminding orange-haired inventor to simply say thanks. Main guy reminisces about working with Corin Loch in a past life, feeling nostalgic. Corin Loch, the mage, finally finds the golem's precious restoring core. Meanwhile, second-rank knight Alicia Arden appears hurt, limping into the clearing. Second-rank knight Dron Warski is out fighting power and snacks. Second-rank mage druid Yule collapses dramatically. Is she actually dead? Someone's stressing over magical professors, while Yule gets a reassuring side hug. A mysterious energy shakes the forest. Everyone looks up and says, "What's going on?" Wild animals stampede away, straight up nature's version of panic running. Yule stammers, run away. Marriott. But he's only worried about Marriott. Meet a prodigy mage with crazy magic talent and endless mana reserves. Marriott's basically the next Professor Legend. No pressure or anything. Yup. The rumors are true. Marriott Dunleth is a total genius. For Marriott, this hunting ground is just a playground to help others grow. Marriott struggles to breathe as she realizes she needs to analyze fast. A mysterious masked opponent leaps into the air, aiming straight for Marriott. The red-eyed attacker crashes down, shattering the ground with dark energy. Marriott tries blocking the attack, but her basic magic isn't enough. Even though Marriott promised not to, she starts using advanced magic now. Deep down, Marriott wanted to deny it, but she's already gone all out. Marriott is forced to unleash her full power against this relentless enemy. The impact sends Marriott flying, crashing down in an explosive blast. Bruised and battered, Marriott kneels as the powerful figure approaches. This isn't a game. It's more than a battle between knights or mages. Marriott is terrified and begs, don't come any closer." A dark, fiery figure appears, described as a natural disaster, intimidating everyone. Marriott, panicked, yells, "Don't come near me." While gathering magical energy, a mysterious voice commands, "Hwaran, stop," as tension rises in the air. Professor Josephine appears, asking Marriott if she's okay and calming the scene. Marriott, exhausted, weakly reassures Professor Josephine, yes. I am." Marriott collapses on the ground, barely conscious, whispering, "Fine." The story reveals this was just a hunting ground training practice with unexpected twists. The narrator brags a 5th-rank student like me got the highest points. Turns out, it was Ace Hwaran's clash with second-year ace Marriott that made history. Our main character is relieved. She hasn't awakened as the boss yet. He's got 3 weeks until her awakening, and needs to prepare fast. Heading into the spooky forest, he's looking for a mysterious resident. First step of the master plan: drown his eyes in eye drops. He slips and falls, drops something important, and panics hard. The precious seed from his mom splashes into the pond. Total disaster. Suddenly, a creepy guy appears, asking why the main character is crying. Boom. The legendary gold axe Taoist hermit arrives in a cloud of mist. The narrator explains this hermit's famous axe question, legend for heroes. Just like the old tale, he offers gold and silver axes, but unique weapons only. No matter what items you threw in, nothing special happened. Game over, right? But then an old pro player steps in with a wild item drop challenge. Even rare heroes join, tossing in ultra-rare loot for the cause. Turns out, the devs secretly hid an Easter egg in the game, laughing the whole time. Suddenly, a mysterious guy asks, "Is this gold seed yours?" and gets a flat no. He tries again with, "Is this silver seed yours?" Still gets another no, while the player debates life choices. The wise man says, "Aha, this must be your seed," and hands over a regular one. The hero, tears streaming, shouts, "Yes, that's definitely my seed." Admits he's the crazy one. For being honest even with gold and silver mutations, the hero gets celebrated. Boom. The old player's honesty pays off. He scores all 3 legendary seeds at the end. The main character tricks someone by the river, saying goodbye way too cheerfully. With a crazy grin, the main character reveals he can duplicate items. Mandrake seeds usually boost mana, but these special ones do something wild. There are secret gold and silver mandrake seeds hidden inside the game. There's one tiny problem: new seeds scream like toddlers when you harvest them. Last time, Park Sahu got gold and I took silver. This time, I get both. Something turned Marriott into the vampire boss, making her super dangerous. The big mission starts in 3 weeks, with a showdown against vampire John Doe. I'm not sure how Marriott awakens as a demon, but we still have time. No one wants to team with a weak knight, unless you've got crazy natural talent. In 1 week, the names will recover and I can form a party. The first final boss in the heroic legend of Hwaran is approaching fast. Special vampire Marriott is still asleep, 3 weeks until she wakes up. Marriott suddenly stirs, and her worried friend checks if she's okay. Her friend panics, asking how Marriott's throat is after last year's magic. With enough preparation, faith, and members, I can pull this off. If I get it right, I'll save Marriott from her misfortune. Until then, it's training montage time. Alicia is working extra hard. Next step, I'm hiring Dron, the mercenary swordmaster. Epic, right? I'll need the druid from Abaloan Forest and befriend the sorcerer Krail. The mechanic stands bravely in front of a giant robot, confident and ready. The strategist grins, certain everything will go perfectly if he prepares right. Red eyes glow in the darkness, warning about unexpected variables ruining the plan. A fierce vampire appears, declaring I'm thirsty, and things just got wild.